Hey, welcome back to JB Breaks Free. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're improving today, doing something to break free from just the normal chains of society to improve yourself. When you start making these break free improvements, you're going to see so much less stress into your life and so much more freedom and really just so many benefits to it. Today, just want to give a little recap of what I did this morning. It's noon now. I did a few Instacart batches. I'm at $354 for the week in 12 hours only. It's been a good week. It's monster batches. And that equals out to $29.50 an hour. That's going to help me break free from debt and also give me more confidence in work. Makes me a bit anti-fragile if anything would ever happen at my job. I know that I could scale that up, and putting that on top of my job, since I'm a waiter during the nights, is really makes for some big days. So that's really nice. I also bring home my receipts, and I scan those into receipt apps that are on the phone. I use CoinOut, Fetch, Receipt Hog, and Receipt Pal. That's also been pretty cool to get a few extra bucks to pay for some gas. What else is going on? Got Christmas coming right up. I think tomorrow morning I am not going to Instacart. I'm going to spend some time wrapping some presents and be Santa and kind of organize my workspace a little bit. And other than that, what I wanted to talk about today was one of the most mind-blowing topics that I have ever come across. And it's so simple, but I just didn't know for years and years and years, and oftentimes I still forget. But the quote is, "Enlightenment is the space between your thoughts." Think about that for just a second. Take a moment. Breathe in through your nose and out, and kind of just notice a moment of no thought. That peace is enlightenment, and that peace does not come very often. I imagine that peace comes more with practice. I mean, first, it has to be awareness that that's even the case, that they're even, I don't know if people even have spaces between their thoughts. It seems like a lot of times I don't. I mean, and not the kind of space where maybe you zone out watching a movie or, but I guess there can be therapeutic things. Like, you don't have to just sit and meditate to find this. I think you can retreat into yourself in any moment. No one can take that away. While you're doing the dishes, perhaps concentrated driving, even at work. We polish silverware. It's kind of a mindless thing. Is there any mindless tasks that you do? Mindless, thoughtless, just to kind of retreat into yourself, take a moment. Enlightenment is the space between your thoughts, because we all got the monkey mind, our thoughts just racing back and forth. And when I figured out that your thoughts are not you, it's just a storybook, a movie that's being played over and over on constant loop in your head, trying to figure this out or that out. But right here, while you're watching this, while I'm recording this, this is what we have. And this is now. It's enlightenment. We're getting dragged away, our mind, from the past, the future, to-do lists. If something hurts our ego, if our boss slights us at work, or if we have massive work problems, phone calls, emails, relationships. Just the power of now. Enlightenment is the space between your thoughts, and you are not your thoughts. What I'm thinking is going to happen tonight at work, if I'm anxious about it, or dreading it, or trying to figure it out, we suffer more, as Seneca said, the Stoic philosopher, we suffer more in our mind than in reality. Don't put yourself through that unnecessary suffering. We can all take 5 minutes to kind of center ourselves, to breathe. I find that peace, that little break, is so relaxing and so powerful once you can feel that. I mean, my mind was going crazy all day. I'm thinking about, the past, which anything that we can't control, there's two things: what we can control and what we can't control. It's those two buckets. And if it's not, we can't fix the past. And yes, we can plan for the future, but to have the constant loop going around in our head, we have to make the best plans we can make, which is now, into the present. Like I said, Eckhart Tolle made that quote, and I've read this book right here, The Power of Now. I think I've read it twice. This isn't my original copy. As you can see, I still got like the thrift store ticket on there. I kind of talk about weird stuff on this channel that's hard to talk about sometimes. But the first time I read this book, it was given to me by a counselor at rehab. And I don't even know if you're supposed to have books, like, I don't know. It's not like you could just do casual reading in there, but somehow he gave me this. And of course there wasn't much else to do. I read this, and it really helped and set me on the path and to plant some seeds. And I'll always remember that. And then a few years later, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, I was having a real dark time, just personally, and a lot of issues at work, and it was just not good. I was might have been depressed, and I don't say that lightly. It was a very hard time for me, and I turned to this book again, and it would help me in small chunks. It's not a book that you just plow through. Like, you kind of just go through it, and it has little lessons about just observing your body and your mind. And I tend to lean on this in my darkest times, and I don't know if you guys are having any difficult times, or if you may in the future, or you're just trying to find more peace in your life. I would recommend this book. So that was a weird time for me, but it has helped set me on the path of just, focusing on the future, that other things won't make you happy, minimalism, just really trying to work on yourself. I recommend checking this book out. I recommend taking some time, 5 minutes, maybe after this video, to breathe, find your own meditation. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Imagine yourself breathing in goodness and sending it back out. Breathing in peace and letting your stress and anxiety and all that worries you, let that go. So I just kind of want to check in with that quote today, make anyone who might not have been aware of that quote aware of it and aware of this book. It's a practice. Trust me, my monkey mind goes crazy, goes bananas. But it's a practice, and that's something that I need to do more. And I'm sure you guys could benefit from it also. Let's keep an eye on each other. Let me know how you feel about this book or Monkey Mind, or if you're aware that your thoughts are not your thoughts. Let me know in the comments. I think that's a powerful discovery to stop that loop that runs in your mind, and to focus on now, focus on what really matters, what you can control, and try to get better. Hope you guys have a blessed day. Hope this video finds you well. Hope you can put it to use. I'll be with you. We'll do this journey together. There's many ways that we can break free. Let's break free from that thought loop, from the monkey mind. Sit for a couple minutes today. Just be present. Don't worry if your mind wanders. Just bring it back. It's just like a muscle. Do your reps, and eventually you'll get better. Break free, guys.